So we're going again? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, boys and girls, grandmas and grandpas, ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
This is our Let's Talk session where we talk directly with our subscribers. Big
Hold
shout.
on.
It's not working?
It's still not working. That's weird. Oh, okay. Now it's working.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
This is our Let's Talk session where we talk with y'all, our 42 subscribers. Big shout out to Scott Walker, ZZ, Chan Hong, Jasmine, Kayla Marie, Russian ID, Zach Miller Does Movies, and all our 42 loyal subscribers. Hey, what happened? We had a little technical problem.
Yeah, there was a little glitch.
Scott Walker, we just put in the title of pizza because that's what we're going to talk in general, but we can talk about anything you want on the reply. You said Thomas and Friends, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and what was the other one? Scream. So we can talk about all of it. Hey, boys, I'm home safe, good, thank God. I want to come from the supermarket. It was really creepy and eerie, and I thought I was being followed. Really? Is it dark from, like, do you always walk to the supermarket? Is it safe at this time? Lee Chan Hong, Sky to interrupt. Oh, shit. Lee Chan Hong is a big fan of our Let's Talk session,
shit.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lee Chan Hong, our #1 subscriber? Hey, Linkin Park has a new singer. Yeah, I saw the news. A lady named Armstrong, is it? I really welcome that. After I saw the news, I heard Numb and Encore again and again. Linkin Park was such an amazing. They're still amazing.
They were, oh man, they were so big back then. And remember, they went so big with just 2 albums, basically.
Yeah.
What was it? Hybrid Theory and Meteora.
Hybrid Theory was better. The first one was just amazing. Amazing. Like, I used to sing in the end. One thing you don't know why. Everything bad, better, better, bad. The rap was amazing too.
You know, I hated that song. And the reason is because it was being played on the radio so many times. And you know, some things are best like savored. But in the end, it was like the opposite. It was basically being fed over and over and over and over again until I started like despising it. That piano intro already kind of like gets me sick.
Really?
Ding 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 ding.
It was amazing. I heard it like a million times. Like the great thing about Linkin Park was that their lyrics were simple.
Yeah.
And the songs, the sound, sonically they were very unique at the time. So that's why I think it worked. My favorite song from Linkin Park is Leave Out All the Rest. Yeah, that's also a great song, Scott Walker. What is your take about their new singer? Did they make a good decision to get a new singer? Do you think it's too early? I don't think it's too early at all. I mean, because Heston, he died in 2017, yeah? It's been 7 years, and I mean, you have to move on sometimes. And I hope she and Linkin Park can do something fresh and new. Yeah.
I also heard they got a new drummer.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about bands, right? I mean, members can change.
And you know what is it called? I think they now call the genre of like Linkin Park and also Limp Bizkit. I think they call it nu metal, and I think that genre was very short-lived. So I'm also kind of curious what kind of style of music that they're gonna bring out with this like reunion.
I think sonically they have always been a little adventurous, and I wish they did that. I mean, I love bold new things.
Yeah,
that's why I love Kanye so much. And like sonically, I'm so tired of the ringtone voices and auto tunes. Like I want something that really inspires my eardrums.
I think my favorite song from Linkin Park was "Don't Stay." You know, like the second track of Meteora. They have that sound. Like the first track is the sound of that hammer, like boom. And then it leads to "Don't Stay," and that was so like explosive.
You know what though? Like listening to Linkin Park's second album was to me listening to 50 Cent's second album. Like I thought the first one did everything better. Like I mean, not better but fresh.
First one I also love Paper Cut.
Yeah, that was a great song.
That was a good song, Paper Cut.
Yeah. Policy of straight edging. You mean they don't do curse words and stuff? What about
Nickelback? God, they're one of the greatest groups of all time. My favorite song, Nickelback's Photograph. It brings back my memories of my childhood in high school. You know, a lot of people shit on Nickelback, but I think it's kind of unfair to them. But I have the same problem with Nickelback. They had this song, I think the first single that was like a hit was that song called How You Remind Me. And that shit was on the radio over and over and over and over again until the point I started getting sick just hearing his voice. So that kind of ruined the group for me for the rest of the songs. But they do have some good songs. Photograph is also a good song. What was the other one? Moneybot. Yeah, I did like their sound, but I got tired real quick.
You know what Wonjin isn't going to get tired of? Eating pizza every day.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Pizza's good.
It's so funny how your palate is actually very simple, yet your eardrum seems very complex, Wonjin. You gotta give it some variety. Yeah. Yeah. Hanson.
Mba? Oh, I like Hanson's. You know, I also saw like a video of the Hanson brothers on YouTube singing Mbop after they grew up. They're all old and they're all like sitting on this stool together and they sing that a cappella. It was great. They have such energy and what can I say, like this purity of their music. You can tell that they really like music. I like them.
Natalie Torn.
Oh, Natalie Imbruglia. I think she's Australian.
Really? A lot of greats from Australia.
That was a great song. And that song was on the radio over and over again back in 1998, like early 1998. I still remember. I didn't get tired of that. That's a brilliant song. Now, Natalie Imbriglia's Torn is a great song. And
look, boys,
hold on.
I'm not trying to offend. You're not offending anybody. 90s were the best. Yeah, I mean, that's our generation, so of course we're going to say that.
You know, like people before our generation, they said like the 80s was the best.
Yo, now that Walker said that, I'm going to say something. I think 50 Cent is better than Tupac. What is your favorite pizza? Oh man, let's
Pepperoni. No. Never wrong.
Let's do that slow one, Jin.
But anyways, the song for Nickelback Photograph takes me back to my teenage school ideas because I had so many memories of my old house, my old neighborhood where I grew up. Bring back so many happy memories. Let's see. Songs that remind me of my young school days. Natalie Imbriglia's Torn also reminds me of my school days. Santana, Smooth. That was going crazy in '99. What else? Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. What else was a big hit back then? Oh, Ricky Martin.
Oh yeah, Ricky
Martin was the bomb back then.
I bet half the world's women cry when they found out he was gay.
He was gay. So agree.
No, but I totally understand their perspective though. He was handsome as fuck.
And Eminem.
Yeah.
My Name Is, and what was the second album song? Real Slim Shady. And Limp Bizkit, of course.
Oh, each one wants to. Let's move to pizza.
Okay.
Pizza.
Of course, the 90s were the best because that's when I was born.
Yeah, we're gonna start talking about pizza, but you guys can keep throwing us questions. Okay. So. Wonjin said pepperoni. I disagree.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I also used to think pepperoni pizza was the best, but now I just think it's cheese pizza. Just cheese.
Okay. You know, until I lived in Canada, I did not know what a cheese pizza was. I only heard about it on the movie Home Alone. You know how Kevin insists on having cheese pizza?
Oh, that's good memory, man.
But his asshole brother, what was his name? I forgot his name.
Whatever the fuck his name was, yeah.
Something McAllister.
Yeah,
but he like shoves the last piece of cheese pizza in his mouth, and then he kind of teases Kevin. So I was wondering. So there's already cheese on pizza. So what is cheese pizza? My sister and I, we always wonder.
Wonjin, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but I just saw a very criminal comment.
What is it?
Unpopular opinion. I like pineapple pizza. ZZ,
What the fuck?
You are officially out of the channel.
Pineapple pizza.
You are no longer a subscriber. Press unsubscribe right now.
That's like chocolate 된장찌개.
Yeah, a pizza start with dough type thinner thick. My favorite song from Eminem is "Lose Yourself." Yeah, "Lose Yourself" is such a it was a hit because it was one of his more normal songs.
And that was like the peak of his popularity.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still popular, but man, "Lose Yourself" Eminem was like prime time Eminem.
Yeah, my favorite pizza is a sludge super supreme with no prawns with hey, Walker, tell us about that. I have no idea what that is. Do you know what that is?
I don't know. What is sludge super supreme? But you know, whenever there's the word supreme in pizza, it's always good.
But I only eat the pineapple off the pizza. You know, you just made me even more angry. I was gonna say something really harsh, but I'm gonna hold back. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance, Zezzy.
You don't put pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, but sorry, Wonjin, because I saw that criminal, very disgusting comment. I had to cut you off. You were talking about Home Alone and cheese pizza.
Yeah, so we were always wondering what cheese pizza was until we arrived in Canada. We ordered it and we realized basically it was a pizza with no toppings on them.
Right.
And it only works if it's very authentic. And by authentic I mean if it's very true to like the very foundation of pizza. In order for cheese pizza to work, the prerequisite is a very good sauce. But if you live in Korea and if you have Korean pizzas, you're gonna realize that we don't put much sauce on the pizza. So when we have cheese pizza, it doesn't really work as well.
It's all about the gravy.
It's all about the toppings. Koreans love toppings. So you're gonna see a lot of weird pizzas when you come here. We put like all sorts of stuff, like like sweet potatoes. And we put like, what was it? The most ridiculous pizza I saw was like a steak pizza.
Oh, come on!
You put steaks on pizza?
Yo.
I mean, yes.
Let's respect taste, though.
I'm down for trying something new, but I mean, if you want to try something new, at least you have to be very true to the foundation, the basics. So I think cheese pizza only works for me if it comes from like a pizza place that is very down to the fundamentals. Otherwise, I need the pepperoni.
I agree.
Yeah,
I would agree with
it's not salty enough.
You make a lot of good points, but again, I see ZZ doing a criminal comment again. I like kimchi pizza. What?
What?
ZZ, you are not allowed.
Oh, okay. I also tried kimchi pizza when I was in high school. Remember there was that pizza, all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. Remember that place? We talked about me taking you to all these like all-you-can-eat places.
Yeah.
One of them was that pizza place, and they had kimchi pizza. It was okay, but I really wouldn't want to put kimchi on pizza.
Yo, put the camera on me. I must have erased that memory, motherfucker. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, but a large supreme is a pizza with cheese, onion, salami, prawn, and all. Scott Walker brings up a good point. Like, one of the great pizzas in like Western nation is the seafood pizza. They just taste so much better than the Korean and Asian version. You know that?
But the thing is, one of the popular seafood for pizzas is anchovies.
Oh, I love.
Yeah,
I love anchovy pizzas.
I haven't tried it since I was in Canada, and back then I was like 9 years old or 8 years old or something. And my sister and I, when we first tried it, we were kind of shocked because it was disgusting for us.
Really?
Yeah. But I think it's because we weren't used to it.
Right.
And we weren't really ready to accept.
We didn't grow up with
seafood. Yeah. But I have this feeling if I try it again now, I think I'm gonna like it.
Oh, hey, actually, that's a very good point because taste changes.
Yeah, because when I was a kid back in Canada, I hated oysters. I hated salmon. They had like the best salmon in the world. I hated it.
Yo, put the camera on me. You're a savage, son. Go back to uncivilization, whatever the fuck that is.
I'd rather have, like Fruit Loops and milk, like cereals.
You can take your pineapple and kimchi pizza with you. You savage. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But now, I love oysters. I love salmon. So maybe I'm going to like anchovy pizzas.
Oh, but before Uichano actually says something interesting. I'm gonna read all the comments, but Wonjin, think on this. Uichano just said that is it thin pizza or dough? I think in a comment before. That's a very good question. Over the years, have you heard of loud blood-curdling woman scream in the middle of the night like she's been attacked or being murdered over the years, and it's pretty scary? Walker, I'm gonna give you.
That is upsetting.
I have heard it before. Yes.
Thin
Walker.
or thick?
Yeah.
I mean, Uchanong, that's a very, very good question.
Hold up. I know you're gonna go into another five-hour passionate. I love pizza speech, so let me read the comments. Me and my friends went to play Counter-Strike, and only food we could eat was plain pizza, just pizza and tomato sauce. Yeah, that's the best, though.
Yeah, I think that's what Joe's calling cheese pizza.
Ziz, I'm currently making university dormitory vegan kimchi. Zizzy, why are you chatting, you criminal? Stop chatting for 10 minutes. You are banned from the chat. And then there was another comment.
I can't forget the pizza I ate when I lived in Iran. That is my best pizza, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh man, that reminds me of my time in the Middle East as well, because I also was in Turkey. Okay. And remember, they have a menu that is very similar to pizza. It's called Pide. Which is also on this like very thin dough.
That's basically pizza.
Yeah, and there's like minced meat on it and stuff, and there's cheese.
Delicious.
It was delicious. And I also have been to this pizza place where the owner is Turkish. They make basically Italian pizza with the Turkish method.
Guy, look how passionate Wonjin is.
Oh man, that pizza was awesome. You know, that's like the best thin pizza I've ever had.
You know, his self-satisfied face is waking up the Korean in me.
And I remember, like, I had pizza in Italy too, but this was better. It was awesome.
What did you like about it? Like, what is it? What is the one word? It was like
the perfect ratio of the thickness, and also they have like this perfect ratio of the sauce and the dough and the cheese.
You know, that's an interesting topic you bring up because for me, when I was young, it was always about the dough. But now, the dough is less important to me. Like, it's the cheese and the ingredient. So, like, I don't care if it's thin or thick as long as the cheese and the ingredient is flavorful. And I think, Wonjin, I want to add to what you said about how Korean terrorize the pizza with toppings is, I think what you have a problem is not the toppings itself, but their mix. Because topping selection is very important. Like, I think Koreans do a lot of contrarian toppings. For example, sweet and salty. They're kind of addicted to that reactionary taste. But for me, the reason why Scott Walker said something beautiful, unlike the criminal ZZ, is because when he said to prawn and olive, because those things have like
they go together.
Exactly.
Unlike pineapples.
Yeah. Pineapple clashes with the pizza. Like, you can't tell if you're eating pineapple or pizza.
Yeah, basically, it's like a hot dog with strawberry jam.
What the hell did you just say?
A hot dog with strawberry jam.
Go outside and put your hands up for 5 minutes.
You're on the timeout chair.
Exactly. What do you guys think about Domino Pizza making a chocolate flavored cheese pizza? Oh my God, Walker!
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry.
That's like that's a crime.
Me and Wonjin are ride or die on this. Like, that does not make sense to me at all. I would just buy that to like throw it away. I would just buy that to throw it away. Like, really. And I'll just go there and do you like my $20 for like ruining our taste palates? Yeah. I guess they use man bread and naan bread turkey. Hey, Zizzy, that's actually a good point.
It is kind of similar, but I think they have a different name for it. But it's very similar. They also have a very similar styled oven.
Right.
And I mean, I just said that pizza I had, the thin version, was one of the best pizzas I've had. Just like Uchanong had that pizza in Iran. But I'm also very fond of thick doughs, especially the Pizza Hut pizzas from the 90s. You know, those pan pizzas? They had their own charm. And I also love those styled pizzas. And if we talk about pan pizzas, we also have to talk about like different styles of pizzas. You know, even in the U.S., we have the New York style, we have Detroit, we have the Chicago.
Yo, keep thinking. Okay, I got to read the comments. I think that is because of cheese tomato dough. Yeah, where it grew up, I think the ingredient definitely matters to each channel. Scott Walker, you know the Hunger Games movie, how cool will it be? We see that in real life as possible. The real Hunger Games they should only be given pineapple pizzas. In Korea, I noticed they use way too much cheese on the pizza and not even the correct kind. It simply gives me visual lactose reaction. Hey, that's actually a good point though, because that I think Wonjin is continued. I'm sorry to cut you off, but go ahead.
So to build on what ZZ said, in South Korea, we have this obsession with cheese, and we love that visual satisfaction of cheese being like stretched out and stuff.
Right,
so we usually go very extra with the cheese.
Isn't that Pizza Hut's advertisement fault? Because they used to do that
sort of. And they start putting cheese in the crust, and it's like cheese everywhere. But then where's the sauce? So if we talk about the different styles of pizzas, I also have to mention Chicago deep dish, because when I first had that like deep dish Chicago pizza in Chicago, I was mind blown at how amazing they were. And I realized like the Chicago pizza I've had, I had it up until that point, weren't Chicago style.
Yo, I'm gonna cut you off right there because future wife of Wonjin, make sure you feed him good food and it'll be all okay. Look how happy last time like his cheesecake story, and
that. Oh, I had that cheesecake on my way to Chicago because I was on my business trip to Chicago. And I went to this place called Lou Malnati's. And, oh, man. That was amazing. And the most basic Chicago pizza you can get, the deep dish, is basically, it's also cheese pizza. It has nothing but the crust, the dough, cheese and tomato sauce.
Stop looking at me passionately. I was not listening for 30 seconds, okay? Hey, what is wrong with chocolate on pizza?
Everything. Yeah. Everything is wrong with chocolate on pizza. Yeah. Because pizza is pizza. Chocolate is chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, okay. But here's the thing, though. I respect every taste, but for me personally, sweet and salty does not go with me. Yeah. Like, it just, like, as a principle, it just doesn't work for me. I'm so sorry. Hey, don't you think size of pizza became small nowadays? You mean in Korea delivery?
Everything is becoming downsized and overpriced.
Yeah. I mean,
that's like a trend.
One of the great things about pizza was that it was huge. I think, like the delivery method really mattered because it was like more than you can eat. And then when we were young, we could eat all of it.
You know, in the 90s, pizza delivery was done by a car, not motorcycle. Do you remember that?
Really?
It was delivered by this small car called Tico. I remember there were these pizza delivery cars, and I think they were kind of free with the size limit. Okay. But the moment you start delivering on motorcycles, I think you're kind of limited with the size.
That's actually that may be true. And plus, one of the difficulty of making it large is you got to keep the integrity of the design, like I mean the shape, right? And that could be bothered when you move around. If it's dark chocolate, it might be a good idea. Just like caramelized baked garlic cloves. Spoken like a true criminal. But Joe, do you like sweet and sour sauce? Sometimes I do. Sometimes.
Oh, wait a minute. But caramelized baked garlic cloves? I don't know why that sounds good.
Are you like in America, they have a pizza shop that has represented the legendary Bigfoot and they made a giant pizza with Sasquatch? I would eat that, Walker. Yeah. That is a pizza.
That sounds like an interesting idea.
Yeah. And to answer your question before, if there's a local pizza, I always go for the local pizza first. Because I think the reason is, me and Wonjin, I think you'll agree, we grew up on branded pizza, but afterwards we have a taste for it now. Like we know the different tastes, so we always try to try different pizzas. Yeah, because it's actually more like sweet and salty. Oh, I know Tico's and Mati's. Yeah. Oh,
those small cars.
Yeah, such a Korean she is.
And I kind of miss those 90s pizza tastes.
Oh,
pizza. For example, Pizza Hut. It's not the same taste I remember. Maybe, we kind of somehow
got older?
Well, not just older, but we usually have the tendency of kind of like painting the past in a very, very favorable light. So maybe I'm like imagining that it tasted better, but it really hasn't changed. But for some reason, I just have this feeling that everything from the cheese, the sauce, and the dough is not up to par from what I had in the 90s. That's why, like, I also look for local, like a great local pizza, because now the
You know what that is? It's not just the age thing. It's called, you know, I don't know, I forgot the scientific term, but if you do something same again and again, the dopamine becomes less. And so, like, I think it's same for food. I mean, we had so much that it's not like the first high, you know. Because when I first tasted alcohol, I thought it was the best in the world. Now I have no feelings about it whatsoever. That's why you are looking for new kinds of pizza, because you want new things to hit you. I think that's part of it.
You know how they did the Hunger Games movies? Will it be pretty cool or bad if they made Hunger Games come to life? Russia is actually planning something like that soon. That is a horrible idea, because, you know, the whole point of the Hunger Games was like criticizing this totalitarian society.
No, but Walker, you know what? As Asian kids, our first thing is not Hunger Games, but Battle Royale. We had that Japanese movie,
which
was really popular.
Where these students have to kill each other.
Yeah. So, as a kid, I used to like pizza called
Quattro Stagione.
It was a pizza that was divided in 4 sections, and each section had a different main ingredient. Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, we like that too.
Yeah. When Jurassic Park and The Last World came out, they had kids' meals. And at Pizza Hut, I mainly remember how close I was 5 years old. I remember that pretty well. I also remember Pizza Hut back in those days. They also had this like a dessert bar where you could make your own ice cream with the sprinkles and everything. That was like a trap for kids.
No, but you know, like Walker mentioning that, you know what would be funny if T-Rex was lactose intolerant. So all we need to do is throw pineapple pizza at them that we obviously didn't eat except ZZ.
And they're going to have like a diarrhea to death.
Yeah, exactly. It usually had mushrooms on one side, olives on another side, and bacon on the third side. I think pepperoni. Wow. ZZ, you brought up a great topic. I think as I grow older, I enjoy mushrooms in my pizza. I like the cream sauce.
I don't know. You know, I also liked mushrooms as a child. I had nothing against mushrooms on my pizza.
What about olives?
I also didn't have anything against olives. I was kind of down with them. You know how some people like pick some toppings out of their food and stuff? I usually just ate everything.
You know, hey, that brings up also a good topic. Should a pizza be square or circular?
It has to be circular, because the problem with the square pizza or like a rectangular pizza is it's not fair. You know how, by the way, Joe and I, we sometimes order pizza here, and this place is like rectangular. The problem is some people don't like the crust, some people do. And in my case, I like the crust. But when you cut the pizza in like this rectangular or square form, the one in the middle doesn't have any crust. And it's all soggy and shit.
You know what I'm not thinking? First of all, that's not what I'm thinking about when I'm eating pizza with you. You know what I am impressed, Wonjin? Is how finger-licking deliciously you eat those pizzas. you know
My stick of fingers.
You know what this guy does? Every time he finishes one, he's like, and he looks at me like, did I do a good job? Was this fucking good? Now let's go for the next one. Like, he's so self-satisfied face. That's what I'm looking at. Square pizza is bigger in the box. Oh, really? When I was young, in Korea,
because
pizza
it fills out the edges.
Oh, it does? When I was young in Korea, pizza was not common food. Yeah, I think when we were young, growing up, pizza just entered our market.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal.
And when you had pizza, it was like a special event.
Rectangular pizza is not good. Okay, that's I respect that. Back in the mid-90s, McDonald's had pizza in their McDonald's restaurant. You guys remember that all night? Really? I had no idea. Joe, I never seen him licking his fingers. I think he only does it with you. Yeah, he's comfortable with me, ZZ. Because I'm not a pineapple pizza eating criminal like you. We're family. No, but you know what? But isn't Detroit pizza like rectangle by default, or is it not?
I don't know. I've never been to Detroit to check it out. I mean, I'm now certain like what kind of style Chicago has. And I'm not sure with Detroit if it's like a marketing hype or anything, or if it's like genuine, and if they all do it in the rectangular form there.
Hey guys, but I want to say this. sing praise for pizza. You know, pizza was always there for me. When I had a bad day or a drunken binge, I order a pizza. I bring it up, and it's all warm and hot. And then the first bite I have, it's a little slice of joy. You know, that perfect mix of capitalism and humanity. That delicious cheese that you always worry about falling off. And then you know what's so beautiful? When you eat the pizza, you always have the crust holding it like a fucking cinnamon, whatever the fuck.
A breadstick.
Yeah. And then you're like, should I eat it or not? Should I go for the next pizza with this? Should I chomp on this? And I always chomped on it because the bread was delicious. And that's the beauty of pizza, guys. Do you guys remember Pizza Hut having kid meal years ago? Did they really have kids meal?
I think so. And back in the mid to late 1990s, McDonald's had a pizza in the McDonald's restaurants. Do you guys remember that? Yes, I do. I tried it. All I remember is it was super salty. I was shocked by how salty it was. So I never had it again.
That's why it was amazing. Making dough in round shape is a very important thing too.
Oh, that's right. I think it's faster and more efficient to make it round because you just spin the dough and it just by centrifugal force it has to be round.
Interesting. And I do think that puts a more hand in it, and I think that just makes the dough more like what's the word? 쫀득하다.
Like chewy.
Yeah, chewy bread. Hey, you know why it is called a pizza? Why? So pizza is actually a pie. It is originally called a tomato pie. Really? Really? Oh, really? What fast food place is more popular, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, or KFC?
And among those three, I think McDonald's is the most popular here.
Yeah. So when I was young, my bought me pizza bang instead of pizza bang.
Pizza bread. Pizza bang is pizza bread.
No, but the weird thing is pizza bang is pizza, you know? It's just a different kind of pizza. It's still bread and cheese.
You usually get it from a bakery.
Yeah.
And they also have their own distinct taste.
Right.
And I like it.
I love their crab meat.
And also, I like the sauce because the sauce is more ketchup than tomato sauce that we see from pizzas.
Yeah, it was a cheaper option too. Calzone, pizza bread is calzone, I think. Calzone, but isn't calzone the dumpling like pizza where you stuff all the cheese?
So the pizza bang, pizza bread we talk about in South Korea is, I think, its own menu.
Yeah,
it's very distinctive.
Yeah, it's basically like a pizza imitation bread.
Greek word pita, which means pie. However, some historians believe that pizza came from Longobardic word pizzo, which means bite. Latin text dating back to blah blah blah. Italy had been entered into 1598 Italian English dictionary as a small wafer or cake.
Hey, Wenjin, I don't trust her. She's a pineapple pizza eater. Okay, I'll stop, Zezzy. I'm sorry. No, but I mean, you know the interesting thing about pizza is, you know how the Mediterranean world is much more similar to each other than they pretend to be. Because that's what shocked me. Because when I had Turkish food for the first time, I was so shocked how much tomato there is. And I asked the chef, and he said, that's simple. Every Mediterranean, like, they have cheese and tomato.
And olive oil.
Ah, thank you. Yeah. So that's interesting to me.
Onions, cucumbers.
Oh,
pretty much
there we go.
very similar ingredients all throughout.
It's so funny how they're so similar than they pretend to be in a way. When was pizza first introduced into Korea? If you mean introduced like mass popular, very, very recent.
Probably in the
30
90s,
years,
I guess.
Yeah, 30 years.
I'm pretty sure there were pizza restaurants even in the 80s, but I think it gained its mass popularity in the 90s. And I think it's one of the reasons is because up until like the late 80s, most Korean families probably couldn't afford to have pizza as like a meal because our income level hadn't risen up to a point where we could have pizzas.
No, Walker, I can actually answer your question. The first pizzas that arrived in Korea were sold in hotels because they were like the special, delicious like foreign food. And then what happened was Pizza Hut came in after that, and our income level went up. So that's when people like Koreans started to afford pizza. So if you go to Walker Hill Hotel, they still sell the pizza in their old way. Like the first time they brought it in, it tastes very different from Western pizza. It's like a Korean interpretation of expensive pizza, and it has its own charm.
Yeah.
Joe, tell us a story when you heard that blood-curdling woman scream years ago. Maybe later, Walker. Maybe later. Maybe we'll do a membership podcast someday. I mean, Koreans still put a gallon of cheese on their pizza, so they don't really understand yet how to make a real pizza. But I'm gonna counter that, Zezzy. It's not like Americans know how to make a kimbap or eat like bibimbap properly. I think every culture just reinterprets everything differently. Pizza Hut was family restaurant back then.
Yeah. Just like what we talked about fast food restaurants last time.
Yeah.
It was a place for like special events, like birthday parties and family events. And Pizza Hut was one of them. So Pizza Hut was a place you go on a very special occasion.
Yeah, hey, now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna be a little sentimental, but I had such great experiences at Pizza Hut. It was I mean, you were talking about romanticizing, but I can't help but think like, well, as a kid, just with my family, and when the food is good, you forgive your mother, your father, your sibling, everything. You're like, I love you, pops. And when the food is good, and the great thing about pizza is that it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily hot, but warm. Koreans put a gallon of cheese on our deep fried rice. Each channel makes a good, but we put cheese on everything.
Yeah. We put cheese in tteokbokki.
Yeah.
Cheese in maratang, everything.
Yeah. Why do you think people start fights?
Oh, we talked about this last time, Scott Walker. I think it's because most people who dine in fast food restaurants are usually not in a good place.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to anybody, but usually low income. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them have social problems.
They go through a lot of problems and issues.
Yeah. I mean, no, but Zezzy brings up a good point about like authentic pizza, though. Hey, Wonjin, I have a question. Do you think there is a such thing as an authentic pizza?
I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult to find authenticity in pizza because even if you think what you made is original, I'm pretty sure there's someone in the world who also tried it.
There's so many reinterpretation of it, right? Because it's so popular. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you saw the new Pringles? You mean the Roja tteokbokki kind?
I don't know, because regarding Pringles, I also don't try new flavors. I always go for the sour cream and onion.
Oh, Zezzy, so the pizza in Italy is not as advertised. American pizza is better. Why do you think that way, Zezzy? Because I tried Italian pizza, but I actually liked them. They're very different, like Zezzy said. No, dude.
Caramel butter Pringles? Okay, that's weird.
What? Wait a minute, Zezzy. There's an important question you must ask. Do you like it?
Jin, how often do fights break out at McDonald's restaurant under your apartment? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
And if there ever is a fight, it's gonna be suppressed very quickly because the cops will arrive immediately, and it'll probably be on the news.
Yeah, Walker. Public violence is very rare in Korea. I guess nowadays. I can't eat that. I got diabetes. Only looking at the label. Oh yeah, Zezzy. No, but hey, Zezzy. You know what? I changed my mind. I like your adventurous taste. Because there is no like right and wrong when it comes to food, yeah?
Oh, which I don't makes a great point. Like Germans think beer should be made with only water, wheat, and hop. That's true. So it's difficult to find authenticity in these things. Authentic pizza should be made with dough, tomato sauce, and cheese. So the Italian pizza is dry and thin.
So, hey. Hong Hyung, I have a question though. Which one of those is the most important factor? Like, tell me your personal taste. And there's no right and wrong. So the Italian pizza is dry and thin. The American one is thick and rich. But I do like dry and thin though, because the advantage of thin pizza is when you chew it. Actually, I think you get a more flavor notes going in fast. Because a thick one is sometimes you feel like eating a block of cheese. Oh, Ichanhong is definitely dough. I mean, bread is like carbohydrate. It's like the most, like it's what we're attracted to, right? You know what I love about pizza? Sometimes people can start a food fight with pizza on it. And it's funny too. Really? People fight over pizza?
And you know, I agree with which I know dough is the most important because I can just eat the dough. You know, remember you talked about munching on the crust?
Yeah.
That's just the dough. If the dough is good, you will still like it.
Hey, that's brilliant, Wonjin. That's why it's called cheese pizza, not bread pizza. Like the bread is the foundation of the pizza, arguably. That's actually brilliant. It's also thick and cheesy. Really, in Romania? Oh, nice. Hey, Zezzy, tell us about Romania pizza. Ichano, if dough is tasty without sauce and cheese, whatever you put on it, everything will taste good. Except when you put pineapple on it, you're wrong. If you put a chocolate, and that's not pizza. That's called pineapple bread and cheese, like chocolate paste bread. And what I really adore is the most of the time you can customize your pizza order and pick exactly. Oh, Zizzy, I love that. I wish Korea had more of that. One of the problem with living in Korea as a Korean is everything is so standardized. I wish we had like a choose your ingredient type pizza more, like where the chef can make.
The funny thing is, we do have that service in most pizza chains.
Oh.
The thing is, they're more expensive than most standard pizzas.
Oh, you're right.
So you're kind of discouraged to pick this because sometimes you choose like such few ingredients, yet they somehow are more expensive.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It should be the opposite.
Yeah,
man, fuck them pizza places, man. I was gonna have. Yeah, you know why? The reason why we put this title because Wonjin and I were like, "Hey, shall we have pizza?" And then now, I'm like, god damn it.
Oh man, but I'm getting hungry now. It's been 40 minutes.
No, Wonjin is showing his.
I'm getting very uneasy now.
No, this face is the blood sugar low, and then when the cameras are off, he starts whipping me, and then he says, "How slave? How dare you drag on the podcast?" Oh, Scott Walker.
Like low-fat milk is more expensive. Although I understand why low-fat milk is more expensive because that takes extra process because you have to skim it off the regular milk.
Yeah, I agree. I went to this pizza place years ago. I can't remember who I was with, mom or dad, but both of them and my sister. This person was eating pizza and there's chocolate in the diary and the crust. Oh my god! No, but you know what? Each to their own. Each to their own.
We are batshit crazy as a nation, and we load it with crazy things like corn, shawarma, kebab pizza, pickle. You know, they actually sound good for me.
Hey,
you
ZZ.
can't even imagine the extension. Also, there was a naked sushi pizza at one point.
Yo, ZZ.
Okay, sushi pizza sounds messed up.
Hey, Wonjin. You know what I hate on pizza? Corn. Corn is a chef's way to make pizza delicious. It's a cheap ingredient. It's sweet. And that's why they put a lot of corn. That's why they sell a lot of corn salad because it's cheap and it's sweet and they like it. But it's not that I hate corn pizzas, but please don't put corn on expensive pizzas. You know what I mean? Corn pizza is like Korea's gochujang, like pepper sauce. If you're confused, just put a lot of gochujang in it and it'll just solve the problem. Yeah.
I swear, corn doesn't have business on pizzas. Kebab pizza will taste good.
Yeah, I mean, kebab pizza is interesting, Chano. I also love kebab pizza. Like, hey, Wonjin, what do you think? Hey, should pizza always be eaten like this is like a slice, triangle slice, yeah, like this, or do you sometimes roll it and eat it like a kimbap?
When I'm out of time.
Oh yeah.
When I have to rush, I do roll it or I fold it.
Yeah.
Or I sometimes sandwich 2 slices.
Holy shit, do you? Like. Well, I never done that. Like, how
really? You've never done it?
No, I rolled it before, but I never done a 2 pizza combination before.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to look at the ingredients before I eat it. Like, because if I wanted to squash it, I would just have a sandwich, man. Like, don't you think so? Like,
but it still tastes the same, because remember, if you put together 2 slices, it's like the same ratio of the same ingredients.
No, put the camera here. You're a savage. Like the teeth cutting in and the cheese and it ending with the bread is the point. If you do that, you start with bread, you go to Cheese Town.
Oh no. If you fold it like facing like 2 slices facing each other, that would be the case. But if you fold it like this, then you can still bite into the topping.
Oh, that's so true though. But doesn't the topping fall off?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, you can try it next time.
Interesting. I gotta see. That's like brilliant, man. I never thought of that.
Because then you can save time.
I always assume that the breads will be outside.
Yeah, it's what I used to do in school cafeterias.
Really?
Because we have limited lunch time. You want to finish your lunch quickly and then go play like soccer or something.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kubish style kebab. I swear corn... Yeah, it doesn't belong. No, corn pizza is a blasphemy. Yeah, thank you, Zedzi. You are civilized after all. I take everything back.
Usually, if I can eat pizza in a civilized way, I usually use a fork and a knife.
No!
I don't know. I always just found that pretentious. It's like, you know how some people who eat like burgers with a fork and knife, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, isn't the whole point of like sandwich
the
carry
whole thing
on?
is sandwich it and that juice is supposed to drop, and that's how you're supposed to eat it.
Pizza burger.
Don't try to be civilized.
No, but hey, now that Uchan Hyung said pizza burger, it makes sense because it's kind of like you know that burger where the chicken fillet is outside, two of them, and the bread is in the middle.
From KFC.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. You know.
Can we do 2 talk sessions? That's gonna be difficult because I'm getting very hungry now.
Yeah, Wonjin is every time the camera is on me, he's looking at me like he's gonna kill me, guys. I do that naturally. That is my first instinct, and everyone used to laugh at me when they saw me eating pizza. What do you mean, like when you?
Oh, using the fork and knife.
Oh, really? Hey, you know what? When I was younger, I used to think like that too, but now that I'm older, I respect anybody's choice. You know, if you want to slice it with a knife or use 2 forks, go for it. If that makes you happy. And you know what? You know, part of the reason why we use knife and fork is I think it's better to savor it.
That's true. And another thing is you can keep your hands clean.
Something you as a savage don't understand because you finger lick. Hey, this guy finger licks and then puts 2 pizza together and eat it like a hamburger. Tell me that's not savage, son. Joe, wave your hand if Jin is pointing Glock at you. No, it's worse than that. Hyung, you got to keep the session going because no, but you guys got to understand. Wonjin works on Saturdays, so like he needs to eat.
I used to make pizza sandwich when I was a kid with the bread sliced in half and filled with all the ingredients and then bake it for 10-20 minutes. My sister used to do something similar. We used to bake like pizza-esque food.
Yo, Wonjin, so how about this? How about we order food but turn on the camera because it seems like our subscribers really wanted to be with us. So let's order food while we're doing it. So you guys can
have. Should we go for pizza?
Wait a minute. Hey guys, do you think we should have pizza? Scott Walker, one time I bought a large Supreme with no prawns. Oh, you got to put the prawns in, man. So much trouble with Trish. She nearly killed me for buying at size of a pizza. Yeah, Trish knows what she's doing, Scott Walker. I mean, you deserve a pizza. Hey, shall we go for pizza?
Pizza?
Let's go. Hey, we're going to go with Starving Bear. Because that's... Wonjin introduced me to this place.
So, spicy sausage?
No, Wonjin, can I ask politely and respectfully, since you have a Glock in your hand, can I have tuna and olive?
What?
Hey guys, hey guys, is tuna and olive pizza bad?
Of all the pizzas I've tried from this place, that was the worst pizza for me, and you picked that one?
Hey, hold up, guys. Hey, let's put this to a vote because I have a Glock pointed at me, so I can.
Oh, yo, they have cheesy, meaty lasagna. You want to try that?
Lasagna
along with the pizza.
No, but how much does it cost though?
13,800원.
Hey, that's actually not bad for lasagna. Because Korean lasagna, hey guys, Korean lasagna are so fucking overpriced.
And they're tiny.
Yeah, they should be like 8,000원 or something.
Yeah, maybe this one is also tiny, but you know, since it's new, you know, it's it's boosting my dopamine right now.
Yo, Wonjin, Uchan was saying go for KFC. He's saying fuck pizza, don't order pizza to us. I want to see Jin licking his fingers. You never seen Jin licking his fingers? It's savage.
What will you pick? Pineapple pizza, no turn. Tuna pizza is cheapest shit ever. Like octopus pizza. But you know the funny thing? Tuna is actually really expensive.
Hey guys,
you know, like a can of tuna is like $4.
Hey, put the Glock away so I can talk. Hey boys, guess what Trish says? Thank you, Trish. Hey, we love having Scott Walker with us, Trish. Walker is such a great subscriber, always leaving reply and giving us good suggestions. We really appreciate Walker, man. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, thank you, Trish, so much. No, but hey, Zezzy, I disagree. You don't put cheap things on pizza. Everything on pizza is cheap. What's up? What's wrong? Did you drop your Glock?
No, I felt water drop like leaking from the AC again.
So the alien you have secretly trapped behind your refrigerator is trying to get out?
But anyways, continue.
What do you think whale pizza would taste like? I would actually... Hey, Scott Walker, I'm so sorry to say this, but I would actually try whale pizza. Because I have tried whale meat before. Have you tried whale meat before, Walker? I'm so sorry to confess to this, but there is whale sushi menu in sushi places.
But is it as like flavorful
It's
as
very-
other meat?
It's very greasy. It's like almost like complete fat.
Huh.
It's very... No, but it's complete fat. Okay, not too greasy. It tastes like butter. Like almost.
So, hold on.
Yeah, whale doesn't have meat that's fat. Yeah, Zezzy, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like a block of butter that's actually chewy.
So let's add a lasagna on our cart.
Oh my god, Wonjin is doing his I'm hungry so I'm gonna order everything mode again.
But not tuna and olive.
What do you think whale pizza would taste like? Because but Scott Walker, to answer your question, I don't know what whale pizza will taste like, but I do know how whale meat tastes. And whale meat, I think some people don't like it.
So here from the menu that we have, I'm down for anything but tuna and olive, Hawaiian, and spicy Hawaiian. Do you really need to have that tuna pizza? Do you really want it?
You know what? Since you are holding a Glock at me, I have no choice. Like, I was gonna say something, but I also don't want to get shot in the belly. So, I agree with your spicy. Master, I'm sorry. There's cameras on, and I have to perform. Like, why were you waving that in such a violent fashion?
I didn't do anything, guys.
I almost pissed my diaper, and then. Okay. So what else? Okay, let's get back to the menu.
Okay, so we have
lasagna,
cheese pizza,
cheese pizza,
garlic confit.
Yo, do they have anything with broccoli in it?
I like broccoli, but they don't have any broccoli pizza here.
Hey guys,
Spicy
I love
pepperoni,
broccoli on pizza. What do you guys think?
Americana, truffle mushroom.
Now let's not go
Canadian.
for mushroom tonight. Next week, or can we talk about scary stuff? Hey Walker, you can talk about this right now. We can talk about it right now. Throw the questions. The title is just there, man. Don't worry about it. We're here to talk with y'all. I have never ever tried whale and never will. Are you in Australia? Wyoming is entirely banned for... Yeah, but Walker, the reason why I got to taste whale meat is because Korea has a lot of sushi places.
So,
okay. Sorry, Wonjin.
cheese, pepperoni, Americana, Canadian, spicy sausage.
Wonjin, why do I feel like we're always eating the same thing? Like,
That's the menu they have.
They have
they have spicy pepperoni too. The one with some, crushed pepper. Oh, and truffle mushroom.
so how about you choose one and I choose one?
You're gonna pick tuna, right?
No, but you said
No.
you said no while holding that Glock in my face, and so I'm not gonna go. Okay,
I'm gonna go for spicy sausage.
Spicy sausage.
That spicy kick always helps with the richness.
So what else is left?
Americana, the one with a lot of olives. Pepperoni, Canadian.
Hey, Wonjin, Americana.
Americana. Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna go Canadian, but I think it's gonna conflict with the other one.
Okay.
So let's go lasagna, Americana, and the spicy sausage.
Okay.
Guys, what do you think of our menu?
Oh man, this is pricey.
Garlic pizza is definitely Korean authentic. Yes, I honestly love garlic pizza. Unlike your pineapple and other ideas. Uchano, I'm so sorry we didn't go for KFC. We're gonna go pizza because we haven't had pizza in a long time, right, Wonjin?
It's
So
been a while.
I'm actually digging pizza. Scott Walker, remember how I told you ages ago McDonald's have whale meat in their cheeseburger? I've looked on the internet and they definitely do. I understand if Japanese do it because Japanese love seafood.
Oh man, it's kind of pricey. It's like 62,000원. Should we get rid of lasagna and just have two pizzas?
Too late because I wasn't even thinking about lasagna, but you said with your smug face, with your Glock on my hand, and said we're gonna eat lasagna. So fuck yeah, we're gonna have that lasagna, bitch. If it's left over, I'm stealing everything. By the way, if we have leftover, I'm not leaving it here. I'm gonna take it with me.
62,600원. Okay. Ordered.
Nice. So guys, we have 30 minutes more to talk with y'all. What you choose? So Zezzy, we chose Americana pizza is basically their version of Supreme Pizza, where they put everything like vegetables, pepperoni, and olive. And we also went with spicy sausage. I think it's their special menu, right, Wonjin?
What?
Spicy sausage?
No, it's not a special. It's their regular menu.
Okay,
it's one of their mains.
But it's pizza with spicy sausages on it, and it's quite delicious. Which killer whales? Why would they choose the force to kill their victim? Is because there's isolated nobody about. Yeah, I mean, like killer whales. You have to remember that their target. They're opportunists too. You know, every hunter is an opportunist. So if they see a chance to eat something, they will. Canadian pizza is salmon pizza? Ask the channel. No, Canadian pizza is all like meat.
Oh, it's like ragu sauce, bolognese. It's got Italian sausage, bacon crumble, parsley, and pepperoni. It's very good.
You are just two people. You can't even eat two pizzas each. Yes, you can. Yes, we can.
Oh, we can. You know, there was a time we had 3 pizzas, remember?
We did?
We had 3 pizzas one time.
Oh, we almost killed all of it, though.
Yeah,
they were like only 2.
We almost finished all of them.
Yeah. Because, guys, Wonjin is a big guy. Wonjin is like he's like over 6 feet.
You bought food for 4 people. We are 4 people.
Wonjin is 3 because he has a Glock on me. Got some news about Scream 7. It's going to be set in Seattle. Nice. Tell us about Scream, man. You bought food for 4 people? No, because we're eating this for you guys, man.
No, I'm saying that we are 4 people.
No, I know, but I'm joking. Like, we're eating this for you guys because you guys probably had your dinner, right? We're about to eat delicious pizza.
That explains your beer bellies.
No, I have a beer belly, man. Like, Wonjin doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
It's
right here, yeah.
Nah, it's not that bad. Mine is horrible. Scott Walker, no, I mean, why would a murderer choose the force to kill their victim? That's what I want to know. Just imagine. I think there's a lot of reasons for that because it's an isolated place with no CCTVs, no chance for interference. Plus, I guess some guys will take like a thrill to it because, because I think people have like a instinctive fear of force in the dark. Because I think that's when we were monkeys, and it's just a dangerous place.
Yeah, and there could be anything out there, including like wolves and bears.
Yeah, guys, have you when you walk? I have walked in dark forest before. Every sound is terrifying. What the fuck? It's like every little thing is just amplified. Yeah, I mean, like, Zedzi, after a certain age, every guy is proud of their bellies because there's nothing they can really do about it. It's just there to stay with you.
Tell us your scary story about time of the woman you heard scream.
You want to hear that, Walker? I'll tell you later. Not today. Let's have something special. Wait a like, yeah. Not today.
I would not try to walk in the dark forest. Yeah, me neither.
Really?
It's like, why risk it?
But you never had a temptation to?
No.
Not even once? I did.
It's all nice as long as you know that there's nothing out there that can hurt you. But we usually think about like some other like crazy psycho murderer like lurking out there. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about wild animals. Oh,
hey, now that you brought that up, Scott Walker, let me tell you a not scary but funny story. Because one time I couldn't sleep, so it was 2 a.m. So I decided to go out on a run on a mountain. I swear to God, every person I ran into started running backwards every time they saw me, because I was wearing like a tank top, and I used to be a little bit more muscular, and I would just run like unshaven, and then because I had my earphones and I was just smiling at them, but I swear, like some of them were like, what the fuck is this, an axe murderer, and ran away. So I was like they thought I was the perpetrator. Okay, Joe and Jin, you have to watch Arcane. You need to.
We briefly searched it. It turns out it's based on like the League of Legends, but
oh really?
We don't have a lot of context on those characters and the game.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe if it's good, even without like having background knowledge on it, maybe we'll watch it.
No, Zezzy, so how about you force Wonjin to watch first? So he can be the guinea pig, and then I'll follow suit.
I'm going to say this to you guys. Look, I'm an old school fan of Thomas and Friends. I don't like CGI version of it because it destroyed Thomas and Friends for me.
Yeah, we agree, Walker. Like,
you know, I also saw a lot of these like reboots or remakes of old cartoons we used to watch. I don't like any of them.
Really?
Even, you know, like the new Dragon Ball, and there was this like cartoon I used to watch as a kid. It was called Biker Mice from Mars, and also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They all have this like reboot version of them. I don't know. They just somehow seem like worse than what we used to watch growing up. And I guess it goes the same for like Thomas and Friends.
Sometimes I go. I agree. Sometimes I go for a walk in the dark with Red. I feel it very safe with him because he's very protective of me, and no one comes near me because of him. But Walker, doesn't Red react a lot though at night? I wonder about that. At nighttime, when you go for night walks, you ever get that feeling you're being followed, or you hit steps, or you think a dog is going to follow you, like an aggressive dog? Yeah, sometimes you do get like a tingling in the back of your neck.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't be too concerned about a dog because I know I might get like seriously injured, but I have this hope of fending off a dog attack. But a bear or maybe a wolf, that's a very different story.
Oh, but I will walk at night if it's with Wonjin and we both have Glocks. and we both you remember that stupid like helmet with lights on, and then we do like a 360, and then this is the important thing, we have to keep talking. I'll be like, don't stop talking, keep talking, keep saying some shit, and then I'm like, what the fuck, and then we have to keep talking about anything. You also watch Fallout, but did you play the games? Yeah, I play the games, ZZ.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
So you have to trust me, give it a chance. Okay, the logic of going for a night walk, you're safer in the dark because it can't see you, especially if you know the zone.
That's not true.
That's not necessarily true.
Some animals have night vision.
Yeah, we don't. Some animals can see through the dark because they have such higher sensitivity to light. You look at cats and see their iris, like what's it called? Pupil expand, and basically, oh man, you know that they can see some shit in the dark.
Yo, but I gotta say, when I sometimes I do walk in the night behind a mountain, but I did notice that animals are more fierce at night. Like I've seen two cats fight for 10 minutes at night. So
what about you get that feeling when a car is behind you and it's driving me very slowly? It does not creep out of the most, or someone drives beside you. That would also kind of like bother me if there's like a car slowly following me, and I would expect it to just drive by and avoid me. But if it's like creeping behind me everywhere I go, I would feel like, oh man. Just like some kidnapping shit, or are they gonna like sell me to those like slave ships or something?
Now that Wonjin and Walker said that, the conclusion is simple: anything at night is terrifying. Do not walk at night unless absolutely necessary, please. Well, nobody told you to go for a walk at the zoo. Ha 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 lol. No, but sometimes there's a thrill of it. Cause hey Wonjin, hey subscribers, did I tell you the time I met a raccoon at night? I met a raccoon at night.
We did. We talked about it in like a very old talk.
Okay.
On our session.
Okay.
And you said that you could instantly tell that it was like cursing at you,
like
staring at you.
No, listen.
So ferocious.
Listen, guys. You know how you are terrified, right, at night? The animal is also terrified too. They're looking at you like, well, who the fuck do you think you are? In Italy, it happens a lot for cars to chase your car even during the day. Wow. You mean Rocket Raccoon? He's making fun of me. No, Hyung. If you meet a real raccoon, it's scary as fuck. I swear to God. When I take Red for a night walk, he's a lot more alert, and he looks around sometimes, and sometimes he looks back to make sure no one's following us. He's a great dog, and Walker, like he's reacting to everything.
And you know, talking about raccoons and some of these animals, you know, their eyes glow at night.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
That's scary, man. And you know, not only is he cursing, you know what he's looking at and thinking? Can I eat you? Are you edible?
Is that food?
Yeah. Are you edible? Are you trying to eat me, or am I going to eat you?
Rocket Raccoon it's the character from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, Rocket. He's the raccoon. That's his name, Rocket.
Let me tell you a story. One night I had my dad, stepmom upset me. I ran away that night, but my pit bull managed to follow me. I nearly got attacked by another dog, and he rescued. Oh, hey Walker. I'm glad you were safe, man. I'm glad your dogs are very loyal to you. I want to see a raccoons as he walk at night in Korea. There are still raccoons in Korea. Story of Rocket Rango made me cry. Yeah, I mean that was the best part of Guardian of the Galaxy 3, right? Mm-hmm. That was the best part. Okay, story time. I once went on the mountain in Europe, and when we got lost because the path was blocked, and we tried to go on different, less popular route. Okay, Zezzy. And the night came and we were still in the forest. Wow. Did you throw pineapple pizzas at them from your bag? That would have done the trick. And at one point, it was me and 2 other people and 1 big dog. I feel sorry for the dog. They must have been terrified, trying to walk out. But then we started seeing these glowing eyes. Oh, here we go. Was it the gods of pineapple pizza coming to punish you? Like, I swear it was so super scary. Yeah, that's how I felt when I saw the raccoons, The raccoon had glowy eyes. Like the red eyes, like Terminator. Mm-hmm. There were at least 40 pairs. Oh my shit. God.
That is scary. That reminds me of like when Jake Sully first enters what's it called? His that body form, and he gets chased by those like wild dogs in Avatar.
Oh my God, yeah. That was a great scene.
It was a pack of stray dogs. Oh man.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So basically they're gauging you, just like Joe said, it's like they're gauging whether you guys are like edible and fight worthy.
Yo, Zizzy, I'm glad you brought that up because in Korea there are wild dogs that people threw away. They form packs. Like they have a hierarchy, man. I've seen 2 dogs like fight it out to decide who was the pack leader. But if you meet Dambi in Korean mountain, it will not be as much scary as you think. No, but Uchan-hong, you know what's dangerous? Another dangerous is in Korea forest there are boars. Like they're like the horned pigs.
That's right.
They're very dangerous.
They're massive too.
And they smell really bad, guys. I've seen one up close before. They smell horrible. Oh, they were huge, did they? Yeah, so we emptied our backpacks while my friend was holding the dog, and we threw the food on the side of the path. If it was chocolate pizza, they'd all be dead. That would have eradicated them. To distract them. Good job, Zezzy. Good thinking. If it was chocolate pizza, you would have like annihilated them all.
Or they would even be more aggravated and chase you ferociously. Yeah. The fuck is this?
They try to kill us.
Who makes these things? Come back here, man. How dare you insult the culinary art?
Yeah. If you guys' honest opinion, why do you think my pitbull would save my life from dinner tap? No, he could have been an inch and himself, but he not get a couple of scratches, but he was okay. Yeah, because he's your family. Mm-hmm. Dogs have loyalty like that.
Yeah. You're his bud.
Do you guys find a reserve safe or not safe when I take Red for a walk in the dark? There's a couple of streets away from my house. He's more alert because we were walking. Yeah, in the dark, because dogs can hear things that you can't. Mm-hmm. They're not visual creatures. They're like smell first, and then like hearing, I think.
Yeah.
So they would like react to things that you can't react to.
And remember how we see many videos and we hear many stories of these animals reacting to earthquakes.
Yeah.
Like a minute before it hits them.
Right. It's different.
They can sense a lot of things that we can't.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Do they take credit cards as well? It'll be funny.
Well, at that point, we didn't even care what we were throwing anymore. Yeah. Because I did bark at a dog that barked at me one time. Like, because when I was younger. And the dog stopped. Because I think one advantage human beings have is that we're tall. I mean, not tall, but like we're vertical. Because like dogs are actually much more like lengthwise bigger than we think, especially the big dogs. But when you're tall,
they perceive us as something bigger,
more threatening. So I did have like pretty big dog. I think it was a German Shepherd that barked at me, and I had no choice but to react to it. So I barked back at it.
Well, maybe he understood you.
Yeah, because
What's up, yo? Oh, he's one of us.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just go.
Maybe. But that was a scary
somehow
moment.
managed to nail it.
Yeah, that was
perfect dog language.
Because I was in America and I was just walking in the street, and this dog obviously had a owner, but the owner was not around.
What is wrong with you, Joe? The dog stopped because he was like, "Oh, hey, this human is broken."
Oh my God, Zessie! All I did was say pineapple pizza is a crime, and now I'm a broken human being.
I need both your opinions because I asked you this last time. Why do they have dogs protecting their owners from other dogs and wolves in the mountains? Movies isn't that bad. The movies. What about the dogs?
Well, human beings come first because we are the one that domesticated them. So, I mean, human lives will always take precedence over dogs. I don't know about in 100 years, but I think that won't change. I mean, the very reason why we domesticate dogs is, I think, the theory is that to protect livestock, to protect our farm animals. So,
and maybe also dogs understand that if we're gone, that they're gonna starve.
Yeah.
And you also have to remember, in many movies, we also see like humans trying to protect their dogs as well. So it goes both ways.
One time I was in the middle of nowhere in the mountain area. I just walked with a friend to take some photos. But when I swear to God, these two huge shepherd dogs started running towards us. Wow.
And wouldn't it be hilarious if we also start running towards them and they'd be confused, like what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, they might be.
Maybe we should stop.
Yeah, they will.
I was expecting to like show their back and run
until they find out.
What the hell?
Yeah, until they find out we're weak.
Yeah, and then as like we approach them, we will be like looking bigger and bigger in their eyes.
No, Zessie, don't you think that's Romanian God's way of telling you to not eat chocolate pizza? It's like
so the Romanian God dispatched these two shepherds.
Yeah, like a sacrosanct crime against godhood. Oh, you could see your future. Wow. I mean, big dogs are scary. Like big dogs with owners in front of you are still scary as hell. And then my friend did the most JD move.
I mean, I think she means Jedi.
Jedi, okay.
Did your friend use the Force? Started to walk towards the dogs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because I think I also saw like a video of a dog handler like instructing people how to react when a dog, like a random dog, behaves aggressively.
Yeah, don't turn your back.
It's like, don't turn your back. Make sure your shoulders square, and slowly walk away from the dog, but don't face away from the dog.
Yeah, and scream stop while holding the hand in front of her. Wow, she was very brave.
See, I swear the dogs were probably confused.
Yeah.
It's like, why isn't she running away?
Yeah, they might be a threat. Hey, but Wonjin, I have a question. Like, I know that's what you're supposed to do, but me, honestly, if there's a bear in front of me, I don't know how I'll react. I don't know if I'll be able to do those things that they instruct you to do, because it's so terrifying. Like,
it's like one swipe and you're dead.
And it's just the sheer like because looking at something in camera and real life is really different. And like I've seen like big animals before very close up. It's just there's just this intimidation factor. Will you guys plan to come to Australia next year? Maybe if we hit a million subscribers and 10% of our fans in Australia, we'll definitely do a tour. Hey guys, I think the food is gonna arrive anytime soon now. So I know Zezzy wanted to see Wonjin finger licking, but me and Wonjin come from a generation where I don't think we're comfortable sharing our like visually eating something, and the microphone will be la 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 la. So I think Wonjin, it's time to call it a night. guys, thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you. Big thank you to Ichanon. Big thank you to Zezzy. Big thank you to Scott Walker. I'll get my chance once, yeah. So thank you guys for staying with us. This has been really great. It's a great stress reliever, therapy, etc., etc. Talking to you all. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Next week, I will be watching Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice, the new one.
Terminator Zero.
Yeah, Terminator Zero. So if you guys haven't checked those shows out.
Oh, it's not Beetlejuice. It's Beetlejuice.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Yeah, eat your vitamins. We will. This has been JoeJin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
And one Jen.
We will
see you next week.
Eat your vitamins, drink more water, watch your movies. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
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 Pizzas have arrived.
Got shot. Why'd you shoot me, Wanchin? What's that silencer? What the fuck? When did you buy that silencer? No.
What did you say?
No.
Tuna and olive?
No.
Tuna and olive.
Don't whip me, please, master.
Tuna
Korean and olive. Violence is wrong.
No tuna.